Today I'm going to show you how to activate some of the hidden convenience features built into these W211s. Now, it is available from 2004 up until 2006 on any W211 with SPC. Now, there's a handful of options that Mercedes did not give US spec W211s like SPC Hold and some other small stuff that I want on this car, which just makes convenience a little bit nicer. So what you need is a DOS Mercedes computer. Now, these DOS computers are quite expensive. Thankfully, we actually had one on hand, but you want to go ahead and get it connected to the car. Now, this one is quite slow and it's old as well, so it's taking its time loading up. Now, this is nice for people, for example, who have an E55 who do the E63 conversion and they no longer want their side marker lamps. This actually go ahead and removes them and disables them, and a code no longer comes up on the instrument cluster, basically saying that the side marker lamps are out. So we're going to go ahead and also do that on this. Now, like I said, this is only applicable to 2004 till 2006, not 03, and I'll explain why. For some reason, when you do this on 2003 models, it throws an SRS light, and that's because the airbag module is actually coded to be set at a certain region. I don't know why Mercedes did that, but they changed that in late 2003, early 2004. So if you have an 04 and up, you're good. If you have a 2003, such as my E55 hiding in the corner, it's not gonna work. Well, it will work, but you're gonna have an SRS light, and I personally don't like having any lights on the cluster. I like it to be nice and clean with no codes. So you want to go ahead and open up DOS. Now, this one is one of those computers where you have to change the date and time. Now, here you can also see your codes. So we're going to go ahead and just do a quick test while we're in here. Now, the cluster is going to light up a little bit with like red stop warnings and stuff like that. That's normal, so don't worry about that. Now, we do have a couple active faults, it looks like, in here. So we're going to go ahead and erase all that. So what you do is you come into control units over here in the main group section, go to body, and you go to the central gateway. Once you go to the central gateway here, it takes a second, but you can go to control unit, adaptations, you can go to recoding and change if necessary, and you go to national version. Now, I went ahead and changed mine to rest of world, but you can go F3. This would normally be USA code 494, but when you go ahead and change it to rest of world, you just press F3, and it's gonna obviously ask you to turn off the car and on again. But once you do that, I'm just gonna discard because I already have it. You can actually change a bunch of other stuff as well, such as keyless go. I actually went ahead and deleted or disabled the keyless go in my E55, even though it has it. What that does is it actually stops the chime from when you open the door. Keyless go still works on the E55, but I no longer have that chime. But again, now you have access to some other things. Like if you want to retrofit Distronic, you can do that through here. If you want to retrofit the washer system or heated seats or whatever you want to do, you can actually do that in here. And just like that, we now have SPC Hold, which was only available on the Euro cars. So it is actually quite easy, and it makes a lot of difference at a stoplight, and is very convenient. If you found this content helpful, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and let me know down below in the comment section on what you guys think.